The tale of the brave little elephant. Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush and vibrant jungle, there lived a small elephant named Ellie. Ellie was not like the other elephants. While most of them were big and strong, Ellie was the smallest of all. The other animals often teased her, saying, "You're too small to be an elephant." But Ellie didn't mind. She had a big heart and dreamed of proving that size didn't matter. One day, news spread through the jungle that a terrible drought had dried up the river. The animals were thirsty and frightened. The river was their only source of water, and without it, they wouldn't survive. The biggest and strongest animals tried to dig a new river, but the ground was too hard, and they failed. Everyone was losing hope. That night, Ellie had a dream. In her dream, an old wise tortoise told her about a hidden lake deep within the mountains. "Only the bravest can find it," the tortoise said, "but if you do, you can save the entire jungle." The next morning, Ellie woke up determined. She knew she had to find the hidden lake. With a deep breath, she set off on her journey. The jungle was vast and full of dangers, but Ellie was brave. She crossed deep rivers, climbed tall trees, and walked through dark caves. Along the way, she met other animals who joined her, inspired by her courage. Days passed, and Ellie and her friends finally reached the foot of the mountains. The climb was steep and treacherous. Many times, her friends suggested turning back, but Ellie wouldn't give up. "The jungle needs us," she said, pushing forward. At last, they reached the top. There, shining in the sunlight, was the hidden lake. The water was crystal clear, and it was enough to fill the river and quench the thirst of all the animals. Ellie dipped her trunk into the lake and let out a triumphant trumpet. The animals of the jungle quickly spread the news, and soon, they all gathered to drink from the lake. The river was filled once more, and the jungle was saved. When Ellie returned to her herd, the other elephants greeted her with cheers and applause. They had all learned that bravery and determination were more important than size. From that day on, Ellie was known as the bravest elephant in the jungle, and no one ever doubted her again. And so, the jungle thrived, thanks to the courage of one small, brave little elephant who proved that even the smallest among us can do great things.